Hello everyone, I'm back and we'll start with the teeth whiz maze now. And so before doing that, I'll teeth and tongue basically, both of them are kind of left to be worked upon. So first of all, we'll start with combining teeth, tongue and lake. I'll be joining teeth and tongue first, but before doing that, I'll apply the modifier for the tongues, which is subdivision surface. And I'll close this window, the second window basically. So that we have most of the space to work. And now let's go to edit mode, select all, and we'll create a vertex group called tongue and assign it to this vertex group basically. So to check, we can like select and deselect that it's there. Then I'll go to the top teeth and go to edit mode, select all, create a vertex group and call it top underscore teeth and assign all of them to this vertex group, and we can select and deselect to check. And we'll do the same for the bottom one, create a vertex group, call it bottom underscore teeth and assign them all, and we can check whether it's working or not. And we'll come out of edit mode to the object mode. I'll select all three of them and press Ctrl J, and we'll go to the teeth tongue collection and call it teeth. Actually, there is no need to name it as well because we are going to join this to the main body only. So like I'll press Ctrl J. First I'll select the teeth one and then the teeth and tongue object and then the main body object, and press Ctrl J to join them together to the main retopo that we are working on. And after doing this, we have all these three vertex groups ready to manipulate them in like shape keys for our viz maze. So I'll open the Visme chart basically that we downloaded as reference. Somehow I'm not being able to find it. Why is that so? I'll go to another folder maybe where it is located. So okay, got it. So according to this chart, I'll be like manipulating stuff. So let's start with P. In P, they'll be like teeth and tongue would be as it is, so we'll not do anything for T. We'll go to F. In F, upper teeth would be touching the lower lip basically. So we'll go to edit mode, deselect everything and select the top teeth. Select, okay, and we'll bring it in like to front and GZ a little so that it feels that teeth are on the lips, and we'll turn on our rotation gizmo and rotate it on X. GZ it, GY, so that it's behind the mesh, basically the face mesh or like the main body. One thing that I want to do is I'll go back to basics, select the T. Okay, so I'll like select the bottom faces of the teeth. It might be a bit tough to do it, but not impossible. You might have to like be patient and select both of them and move them down a little more than usual, and then we'll come back to FF and again select the upper teeth, move them in front, rotate them, GZ, GY, something like this. So every time you can check whether, yes, see, the teeth are also moving along with the shape key. So we'll go to the next one, which is TH. So in T, upper teeth would be like a little bit of upper teeth would be seen, and a very small amount of lower teeth. Basically, two teeth, the two front teeth would be seen. So we'll go to TH and increase the value from 0 to 1, and now we'll go to edit mode. We, as upper teeth, top teeth are already selected. We can call it upper teeth as well. Top teeth is not a right term, but as I have already done it, doesn't matter much. I'll move them up to something like this. I'll come to front view and then deselect everything and go to select the bottom teeth vertex group. I'll select them, move them down to something like this. So this is what we get when we use TH, and for F this is what we get. Now we'll go to D. D is kind of close to okay, so D a lot, like first of all I'll turn D from 0 to 1. It's almost correct, but there is a little bit of gap between both of them, so I'll go to edit mode again. I'll move the lower teeth down a bit and deselect everything by clicking in 3D viewport, and I'll select the top teeth, move them up a little to somewhat like this, and this is what we get. So D is the one where I might have to like smooth things out, because this depth is way too much, because it's kind of irritating when okay, this is fine, D is fine. There is one where lots of, let me check which one it is. I guess D is the one where I manipulated the face mesh a lot. So in rest of them it looks kind of okay. And I feel there is some sort of issue with OH. Like right side doesn't match the left side somehow. We need to correct that too. You can see there is some sort of weirdness in OH and even in OU. UNK also there is some sort of issue, so we'll correct these three at end. For now, D we have completed. We'll okay. So for D, I'll like go to edit mode. I'll select these and press G. Okay, so I'll turn on proportionality and move this back a little on Y, so that there is okay. So as it was not turned on, but it's better than before, definitely. Let's check TH. Okay, T. Even in TH, I might like move these back a little and move these in the front direction. Okay. Oh, sorry, the symmetry isn't on. That's why there are issues. I need to turn back on the symmetry before doing any changes. So there, I'll go back few steps where I have done changes to the mesh. This is fine. So let's turn on the symmetry. This is the reason why there is some issues with OH, OU and UNK that we might have to do again. Way better. Okay, I guess again it was not on one, so it didn't work according to like how I wanted them to, but no issues, we'll do it again. I can just simply smooth things out a little in sculpt mode and we can check. So this much is fine. We'll go to TH again and I'll select these and bring them forward a little and push these back a little GY. So this is fine. Now we'll go to KK. K is pretty much similar to A only, so let's go to edit mode. First of all, select the top teeth, move them up to somewhere like this. I'll turn off the proportional editing. Oh, sorry. To somewhere like this, and bottom teeth. Now I'll select them and move them down to somewhere like this. And I can move them back also a little GY. And I don't, okay, so I'll select the tongue in KK as well. And select the tongue, rotate it to something like this. Yes. So this is our KK. We can go to edit mode and sorry, transparent view and check what's happening. So it works kind of perfect. Everything is working. We'll go to DD again because in okay, so in D we don't see the tongue. It's okay. We'll go to after KK. We'll go to CH. CHH. Let's turn it on. We just need to have some sort of gap in between those two upper and lower teeth. That's all. So I'll select the top teeth, select GZ. Okay, so upper teeth might go a bit down, somewhere like this, and lower teeth would go down even more. GZ to something like this, and let's move on to S. S. We'll okay. This SHSS is somewhat like this. Okay, so we'll see more of lower teeth over here. I'll press GZ a little to move them down a bit and select the top teeth now and move them up. I'll come to front view, and we might have to like manipulate the lips as well. So let's do one thing. We'll select both of them and even the tongue and hide them for now, and I'll move them up by I'll also turn on proportional editing and move these up a little, and I'll move the lower teeth down, so I'll press Alt H to bring back to basically unhide all the tongue teeth. So I'll select the bottom teeth and move them down a little. I'll turn off proportional editing to something like this, and then I'll select the top teeth, select and bring them down as well. Now we'll go to N. Sorry, my bad. Uh, for N, we just need to bring both the teeth down. We'll go to edit mode, bring upper teeth down and even lower teeth down. Next we have RR. Okay, here it is. We'll be able to see only the upper teeth, not the lower teeth. So we'll go to edit mode, and I guess it's okay. It's just like, first of all, I'll move these down a little, and top teeth I'll select first and then move them up a little. Okay, this much would be fine. Yes, done. So now A is where we'll be able to see the tongue, so we might have to add something to the tongue, change its position as well. So let's move the bottom teeth. Okay, so it's still, we have to click on AA to make it active. Move upper teeth up to somewhere here and then select bottom teeth and move them down, and we can move them back a little, GY, so that they don't come out of the mouth. And now it's about the tongue, so we'll select the tongue and rotate it on X to somewhat like this. We can bring the lower teeth even more, like I'll push them a little down more. Select the bottom teeth and move them down to somewhere like this. We'll save the file along with doing the changes. It's seriously important so that we don't lose any of our changes. Now in EE, I'll move the lower teeth down to somewhere like this, and it's kind of done. We don't need too many changes for the E. I'll go to IH. Okay. IH. Okay. In this, we would be able to see this much of lower teeth and very less of upper teeth. So we'll move it up to somewhere here, and here we would be able to see tongue as well. So select the tongue and RX to somewhat like this, and we are good to go ahead. Now it's about OUOH that we might have to manipulate again. So I don't know why I didn't see this issue while working. Okay, so we might have to delete these three. First of all, I'll come out of edit mode and delete these three: OU, OH, and UNK. I'll create a new one. I'll call it OU in panel lip sync. So first is no OH. So I'll call it OH. Yes, it's already aligning it to this key, shape key basically on its own. I am not doing anything right now that I'm manually selecting anything. So first I'll select all these three and hide them. Select the tongues and select the top teeth and the bottom teeth. Hide them all. They are all hidden. Now we'll manipulate the OUOH and OH first. So I'll turn on, okay, proportionality is already turned on. I'll move them on Z up. This is fine. All we need to do is GZ. This is okay. Now I'll move them closer, so GX to somewhat like this, and even closer. This looks pretty much close, so I'll leave it as it is for the lips. Now we'll go to tongue and teeth. I'll press Alt H, so we'll not be able to see either the top teeth or the bottom teeth, and neither the tongue. So first select upper top teeth, move them, turn off the proportionating, move them up, and then I'll select the bottom teeth, move them down, then I'll select the tongue and rotate it up even more. Okay, this word was selected which I don't need, so I'll select the tongue again, RX, move it up O. So this is cool, this is done. We'll move on to the next one, which is OU. Okay. We can actually duplicate the previous one. That would be a better thing to do. I'll just duplicate this one and name it OU and turn this on, and all I need to do is like bring the lips closer. I'll go to edit mode, select all these three and hide them, and I'll select these and press proportionating O, move them down. Okay, so to somewhat like here, and move these closer as well to somewhat like this, and we are done with OU. Now UNK is left. I need to check for another reference for UNK Vizim में feeling sleepy already. Like I haven't even started working and I'm feeling sleepy again. NK, because UNK are kind of like complete. I don't know how we would make this one. I actually deleted it, so I don't even know what I did before. Let me just check for a tutorial on YouTube. UNK. Okay, sorry. Lip sync blender add-on. Where is that add-on? Yes, I guess I have found it. Let me turn off the music. Let's move. Okay, so he's doing something weird. I just need to find out the shape. That's all. Okay, there is no such shape. Okay, now I might be able to find out. Yes, do it, do it. So you need to go and check references again and again. So we just have to push the lower lip down a bit, that's all. Nothing much. So I'll create another one. Call it UNK. Okay. And I'll go to edit mode. Select this one. Move it down to somewhat like this. And alt H everything. Yes. So this is it. Nothing much. Maximum we can do is like push these down a little. That's all. So done. Save it. Let's delete all the previous keyframes. Delete them and bake the audio again. This time. And let's check. Okay, cool.
You still don't believe me? 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 You still don't believe me?
It works fine, no issues. Because some manipulations I'll do with the rig while animating, so this is kind of fine. I need to do a little bit of change over here. Like I'll select this one. Control I, H, and move this out. it doesn't solve on the other side. I'll go to edit mode again, Alt H, and I'll select this entire one with L and Control I and H, hide them all. Select this loop and GX. Yes, fine. Save it. Okay, so we are done with Visme part and texturing also. So I thought I have written all of those, but maybe in another file. So now it's all about rigging. So there are two ways to do rigging. One is the Blender way, and the another one is to install an add-on or buy an add-on called AutoRig Pro ARP. So I already have like that add-on with me. I bought it like 1.5 years ago, maybe. Uh, so I have purchased a lot of add-ons for Blender worth about 800 to $900 maybe, or even more, over a period of time. Like in last 4 years I have continuously purchased almost, I have spent like 200 to $250 in a year since the start, and I have about almost $1,000 of add-on for Blender. And I think that is kind of the best way, but still I'll give you a list of add-ons that you should be purchasing as and when you have money. So because they'll make your life easier, you cannot like work on like inside Blender for free completely, because it will take a huge amount of time and effort. And if you like have those add-ons, it will make your life easier. That's what I feel. uh, so the issue right now is that my character is not uh, on the, what you call, surface. It's like below the x coordinate which I want to shift. So the only problem that I'm going to face is with the eyes. Okay, so eyes have their own origins. We'll not change those. We'll just shift everything up to somewhere like this, uh, just above this x and y plane, and I'll select all these, right click, loop tools, flatten first, and I'll turn off the proportional editing. Somehow that one got left, so yes, fine. And we can like come to the side view and move these up a bit as well. We'll save it. Cool. Now we need to start working with the rig. Okay, so one way is like adding, okay, there is no rigify right now. Actually, I don't want to do both the ways, because like the add-on way is way cooler, but like to show the people who don't have the AutoRig Pro add-on, for them it's like I'll show you how to do it quickly, and I'll not be joining everything to that rig. Definitely, I'll first of all hide every asset that's there, like even hairs, eyebrows, etc. even the nails. I'll hide them all. I'll hide the earrings as well. Hide it. Oh, hide it. So now we are left with only the main body. So we'll go to edit preferences and we'll search for Regify. Yes, so in add-ons you'll find this add-on which is Regify, and when you'll press Shift A, this armature would have an extra option for animals, human, basic. As this is more close to human, we'll add a human rig. I'll increase it somewhat like this, and all you need to do now is go to edit mode and start like, okay, I'll turn on the symmetry as well. I'll select these, come to front view and move them and start placing them. Basically, the more closer or like you like to place them, you just need to like place these bones according to your mesh. Like you have a hand bones, so I'll come to top view and bring them over here. Then I'll kind of rotate them somewhat like this, bring them down, GZ. Then I'll come to top view, select this one, move it where the elbow is, move this down, and this is what you need to do for all of them. And you need to be like kind of precise with where you are adding these. You can press L to select all these three loop and then move them where you think it's kind of right, and I'll press L and select these, then L select these and move them over here, L select these and move them over here, L. So this is like a bit of hustle to like adding or like placing them correctly. It will take some time. You just need to go in front view, back view, top view to place them correctly, and you don't have any choice of not doing this because it's a very important step. I personally I'm doing like twice the work because I'm not gonna use this rig at all for like my animations, but you can actually, there is no issue with it. This is also a good rig, no doubts about it, but I personally prefer, so I'm not gonna do head, so I'm not doing face rig right now. Face rig you can check for some other tutorials maybe, because I'll be doing face rig also with like the add-on which is quite cooler and better for sure. I can actually hide them, that would be better. Hide it. Is this the head bone? Let me just check. Oh, this is the spine. Have I? Okay, I might have. Spine 6 is the head. Maybe. Anyway, so this is what you need to do, and once you're done with it, all you need to do is like come to this panel over here, and you need to click on generate rig, and it will take some time, and it will generate the rig. All you need to do is scale it according to make a little more maybe. Yes, this is fine, kind of fine, not perfect but fine. But like I am doing it quite quickly, so you can take some time on it and you can do a better job. After like aligning it to your mesh, you need to first select the mesh, then this generated rig, and press Ctrl P, and click on with automatic weights. It will take a little bit of time and it's kind of done. And now you can just click on this generated rig, press Ctrl Tab, or like, yes, you need to press Ctrl Tab to go to like animation panel basically, and now you can kind of manipulate everything like and start animating stuff. So this is a process, like one way to do it. I'll just go a few times, yes, and I'll delete this reg. I'll show you a much better way and like a really cool add-on and it will make your life way easier than this one. So working like in vanilla blender is fine, but like if you like spend some bucks, you will make your life easier. That's the only, that's only one thing that makes your life easier, or whatever you want to call it. Like I am not going to repeat it again and again. The thing is that I have a previous version of ARP AutoRig Pro, so I'm going to like go to super high blender, and I'm going to download the latest version. My account, orders, and AutoRig Pro. First of all, I'll download it. It's like available for $40. And let me just show you once I download it. AutoRig Pro. Okay, I've just downloaded it. And is there anything rig tools? So I'm not downloading the rig tools right now. If I'll require them, then I'll definitely download them. But let me show you what the add-on is that you need to purchase. One second. Yes, so this is the add-on, AutoRig Pro. pretty decent add-on for Blender animations. I've never used this at all, but like I'll definitely search how to use them so that it makes my life even easier. But like you can get all the documentation and stuff for this. This is to show you how capable the add-on is actually. So you can come and download this. Like if you are an individual, the add-on is available for like $40, and AutoRig 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 Pro is for just $18.75. I don't know what you all get in this one, but I have this one over here. I have not the light version. I have a complete version, and the other two are for like companies or like studios, mostly because you get 10 and 20 seats for this add-on. 20 or 10 people can work on it. So let's minimize this and edit preferences. First of all, I'll move that downloaded AutoRig Pro to a folder. Let me just do that quickly before. Okay, done. And now I'll search for it, install from disk, and add-ons and more. AutoRig Pro 5.2. Yes, this one is the latest one. I'll install it. Yes, it's already done. We'll close it, open our in panel, and here it is. I'll select the file, so we'll click on AutoRig Pro Smart, and we'll go to front view first of all and click on get started object or whatever it was. We'll click on full body first, and we'll click here on add neck. You'll get a gizmo, and then we'll go to side view. Yes, it's kind of perfect. Then we'll add chin. We'll come to side view and move it further where our neck chin is basically. Then we'll come to front view again, add shoulders, and then we'll do the hands. I'll come to side view and check, and top view as well at times. Okay, done. And then add tips of. Okay, so I'll select the middle finger, and this is the tip, and come to front view and check. Yes, fine. Now I'll add the spine root. it's also showing you where you need to place them. So I'll place it somewhere here. Yes, and then the ankles. And by pressing G I can move this. I'll do right click. I'll place it here. Yes, fine. Mm, add thigh, okay. Add thighs to somewhere like this. Add knees. Come to side view. Move them ahead. This is kind of fine. Now we'll add the elbows. Come to top view. Come to side view. Front view, yes, fine. So this is kind of done. We'll go to add facial now. I don't know why it has turned on so many of meshes for the facial. And why it has turned on all of them. I don't know which one is the correct one. So this is definitely not the right one. I'll turn these two off for sure. Or I'll definitely delete these two for now so that it doesn't disturb me. I'll save the file. Let me just check. Yes, everything is correct. Now I'll go to edit mode and place them correctly. I'll move them ahead and come to front view and start aligning things to my face. We might have to do changes in side view as well. I'll move this up and this somewhat here. I'll place the eyebrows. And then the eyes. All you need to do is select a particular point and press G to move it. And as X symmetry is already working, so it's doing its job on the right side as well. If you are working on the left side, the right side will get all its changes done because of the symmetry. I'll select this one, come to side view, move it forward somewhere like this, and now I'll start manipulating things from the side view. This one's kind of GY, and this one also move it on GY to somewhere here. Bring this one ahead GY, and even this one GY. A little more would do. So kind of perfect, no issues. I'll move this one back GY to where our eyebrows end. Even this one a little back GY, and these two I'll select and bring them forward. And this one a little backwards, yes. So it's kind of, I hope this is for like I have a bit of confusion right now because I think one of them is for ears and one is for the cheeks. So I don't know which one is for the ears and which one is for the cheeks. Uh, Let me just see if anything is available for like in their documentation maybe. No. I have clicked on documentation and auto pro features, quick rig, uh, because actually we can change things later on as well. So no issues. I'll just simply add this over here and this over here, and this one I'll move it over here, and this one like this, and move both of them towards the ears. And later on if required I'll go to edit mode and change them after reading what their names are. Once the bone are created, I'll move this back. Okay, that's too much. GY and GZ GY. Okay, cool. I might have to like know what's happening before like placing them. So this is a bit of an issue right now that I have. Our facial setup. Okay. Actually, it doesn't say which one is for which one. Some some things are like pretty clear that these ones are for the lips, and they are also incorrect that I need to move them ahead GY, and then these three GY, move them up GY to somewhere here, and then GY, bring it forward. Okay, pretty close. I'll move this down and move this forward as well, GY, and place it close to that point. GX a little as well. So I'll move this on Y again, GZ to somewhere here. Yes, almost every point is kind of fine. Let's save it and we'll move on to the eyes now. And let me check which one is which. So I'll call this L, I capital L, and this one I capital R. So I'll search for IL. So I'll click on 2 because we have 2 eyeballs, right? So IL and IR. We have a tongue object which is optional, but okay, so we'll not do tongue and teeth right now. I might do it manually because I have already added both of them to the main body itself. So uh, okay, edit facial. Oh, the moment I click edit facial, all of them appear again. Like, one second. Which one is this one? I'll delete this too because we don't need it at all and we don't need any disturbances. I'll press OK and we'll go overwrite existing rig. Fine. Let's see what the result is. Okay, so we have got it all. Let's check whether it was for the ears or not. Yes, it was for the ears. This is cheek inflate. These are kind of fine, no issues. Pretty cool. And eyes are also kind of correct. Even the jaw and chin are fine. So we can manipulate few stuff if required to, like this one I am not happy with. So I'll move this back a bit and somewhat like this. This is okay. And I can check my hand. Hands are pretty much perfect on its own. We don't need to align anything. See, this is why I love this add-on. So you might have to like uh, purchase this one at least. I'll suggest you if you want to work on characters, this is kind of the best add-on to have. All the lips are kind of correct as well. So this one is for the tongue, this one and the bottom one, 3 are for the teeth. So we'll add teeth and tongue manually to these bones. So I'll tell you how to do that later on. So now the next step is pretty much simple and we'll click on match to rig and we have got a rig. And the last step is obviously clear. We'll go to object mode, select our mesh, then our rig and go to skin and we'll click on bind. remove existing vertex groups. I'll click unselect this one because I might need some vertex groups because there are like 3 for tongue and teeth which I don't want to lose. So let's see what we get. We'll go to pose mode, and yes, everything is kind of working great. Hopefully, yes. Let me check the fingers. Okay, so you can turn on local instead of global rotations. So yes, it would be way easier to work with them. And there are few more over here, like this one for the thumb. And I don't, okay, so these 3 work like this. Okay, fine. Let's check. Okay, so we can start to make it dance definitely. Right now we need to connect our eyeballs as well to the bone. These one actually I never use in animation ear ones, but I'll look forward to using them someday. Definitely. Let's check how. There is some issue over here, but rest is kind of fine. I'll not be using them like to do very hard animations. Just a little bit of manipulation is what I use them for, because I'll create shape keys for eyes as well. Like I'll not use the blink from this, but like for a little bit of manipulation I'll use these so that it works correctly. But we have a very minute issue over here with our eye, and it's kind of cool. No problem. I'll select all Alt G and Alt R if I have done any rotations or anything like that to anything. So I'll just check. Okay, even this works perfect, and even this works kind of perfect. Okay, cool. Anything else that I need to check? Yes, neck, rotate it. Yes, RY, or in global if I do RZ. Yes, it works kind of perfect. Let me check the lips as well. Yes, they work fine. What about the jaw? Because that will make a huge difference. So right now, as our teeth are not aligned with, like teeth and tongue are not aligned with the bones, so we are getting some sort of issue, but we'll definitely corrected, no problem with that. So kind of rig for the character is done. I'll be ending the stream for now. I'll come back like after half an hour or an hour, and then I'll start improving it so that like we finalize everything. This is like kind of the start and it's kind of done and I'm happy with the results. So yes, I hope you like all this. Sorry for that. Okay, I know. No, sorry for all that. I was finding some file and both of them started playing. uh, I don't know where the stream option has gone. Somehow I wanted to end the stream, but I'm not finding it. Anyway, please like, subscribe, share, and comment because it will help me to like make more tutorials, hopefully, and not tutorials like show you my process, how I work, and everything. Even though I'm not the best, like there might be people who are kind of best at this. Like I have learned most of the things myself, and I'm working on a small project which is kind of big but still small because like I'm working alone, so it's kind of small. But like I have thought of a huge story that I want to complete, and I'm working on it simultaneously, and one day definitely it will be out because I'm not gonna stop, that's for sure. So thank you so much. Please like, subscribe, comment, and